though she's Chicana, obviously Mexican American,
Yeah.
she can get fucking Mexican, man, Mexican or whatever, you know.
Well, anyway,
Mm-hmm.
this is what I learned.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if your mom didn't like her because of her character, then I think our moms are a very good judge of character. Personally, I believe this. I believe our moms, if they love you, they're a good judge of character. However, if she didn't like her just because she's black, then that's when I'm like, okay, don't listen to her.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
mate?
no, my mom even admitted and told me that she didn't dislike her because of her skin color or anything. She was like, you can date anybody outside of her culture. She's like, that's not the issue. The issue is her character. She showed me time and time again that she is, and I'm not saying this to diminish her character, of course, you know. She's like, she's selfish, she's disrespectful, she only cares about herself, and
Hey, stop right there. We don't have to diminish her.
yeah. But basically,
listen to your mom, bro.
mm-hmm.
Listen to your mom.
I see the good in her. That's the problem. I really do.
No. You're in love with her.
Mm-hmm.
You love her. You care for her. That's okay. And that's all right.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not telling you not to feel anything for her. Obviously, you do. Ain't nobody could take that away. You're gonna heal from that when you heal from that on its own.
Yeah.
But see, based on what you told me and the way that your mom described her reasons for not liking, it's how I feel too.
I don't blame her. And y'all are not too far from age too. I mean, she's in her 40s, so I mean, my mom knows a thing or two, you know. Because I mean, I don't know. I mean, I get, and plus,
I would listen to your mom if I were you.
Oh, man, dang it.
Well, you already broke up with her. What you damaged for?
Well, I don't know. It's like I said, my mente is, it gets to me a little bit. It's like, man, I made the wrong move, because I'm looking at the good memories we made. We laughed. We had inside jokes. We would go to events.
Well, I'm not telling you to not have memories.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just validating that you did the right thing.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Dang it, you, my tío, my three primos.
If everybody's fucking telling you that you did the right thing, what seems to be the problem then?
I don't. Yeah, you.
I mean, who told you that you've done the wrong thing? Who?
Nobody.
Damn.
Not one single soul, and even people.
That speaks volumes, bro.
And I talked to one of my female friends, you know, about it too, and I got it from her perspective and stuff. And she's a black woman herself. I was like, hey, I told her everything. I even told her my faults and everything. Basically, put it on the table. She was like, yeah, dude, you dodged the bullet. I was like, what? I was like, I dodged the bullet. She's like, yep. She's like,
could I? You don't have to, bro. Don't. This is some bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm curious to see what she looked like now.
Which my ex or the friend?
No, the ex.
What does she look like now? Like,
don't show me here.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't mind, show me in my DM on IG. If you don't mind, you don't have to.
I will, man. Like I said,
you don't have to. That's just chisme shit. You don't have to do none of that shit.
No. Yeah, what Miss Ramos said, she was fine. She was beautiful. I will admit wholeheartedly, she was beautiful. And you know, I had a connection. We've known each other since we were 17, 18, up until we're 21 now. That's why it definitely hurts like a mug right now.
Yeah, of course.
And we saw each other a couple of days ago. Like the first time we spoke was Sunday, and we hung out Monday just to catch up on things and talk about how we felt, or we feel, like just about a whole bunch of stuff. And after a conversation like that, you know, one thing led to another. I'm not going too much information, you know, so you know, that's what happened. You know, and it's like,
well, look, your mom, your buddies could say you did the right thing, but at the end of the day, you're gonna have to decide this shit.
Yeah.
Look, that's the problem. Like I said, I only know what you told me,
Mm-hmm.
but we don't know all the details of your relationship.
Yeah, exactly.
We don't know
No,
shit.
yeah. I mean, I did tell you, my flaws that I committed to. You know what I mean? Like, you know, just just the things I felt like I did wrong. Because I know I did wrong. I'm not gonna sit here and be like I was perfect because I wasn't. I definitely had my own mistakes too. It's just, you know, it's just like even people around me, like I said, my Theo, my mom, they were like, I feel like you're being used. That's what they said. They're like, I feel like you're being used. And I was like, no, I don't want to believe that. I don't think so. You know.
You know what I've learned, bro, personally?
Mm-hmm.
And I firmly believe this shit. I firmly believe it.
Damn.
When people around you notice that you're being used, it's probably because you're being used.
Yeah.
Let me ask you something though.
Mm-hmm.
Do you suspect that you're being used?
To a small degree, because I was always taking her to work to work and back after work, and then I had to go to work because I work afternoon shifts, right? And it was
Wait, pause right there.
Mm-hmm.
According to your mom and the people that claim that you're being used, what is their examples of you being used?
She wouldn't really appreciate or tell me thank you or like be loud and proud about it, and that she would whenever I took her to work like a lot, like consistently and stuff, she never really offered to be like, here's 10, 15, $20,
Okay.
It wasn't until I had to ask, I was like, hey, is it okay if you can help me with gas a little bit? And she was like, oh, you can always ask for help. Yeah, and that's when I was like, dang, I don't feel like I need to have to ask because I don't think that's right. You know what I mean? I don't think I need to. And it's like,
It depends on the level of or the type of communication that you have, because there are some people that were raised to be like grateful and show gratitude monetarily,
mm-hmm,
and there are some people that are not raised like that.
exactly.
So what other examples you got?
She would my Theo brought it to my attention, and he said he didn't really like it. He said that supposedly she would talk to me like a dog. Yeah.
Oh.
That's what I said. He said, I don't know what y'all's relationship dynamic was, but he's like, he caught it off guard when I was at his house because that's my cousin's dad, obviously. And me and him known each other since we were babies, obviously. And he said that me and my cousin were talking out of nowhere. She just like talked to me disrespectfully. And I didn't realize that. I was like, oh, I didn't know how she did, But he was like, he caught on to it, that she talked to me like a dog, like on perro.
How?
Yeah, I never asked him like what she said or anything. I think it was the voice of her tone, like when she talked to me.
Like Mandona?
Yeah, like it was her tone in her voice. It wasn't like a word she said. It was just
Mandona.
There you go.
Was she? Did you detect any like? Was she like a control freak?
Not really. She didn't care if I went and hung out with friends. If I went and
That's not control freak.
Oh,
there's different details of control freak. Like it could be anything, bro. Jose, I thought I told you to put that shirt on. Or Jose, are we gonna go or not? Like somebody that's like.
I mean, on the last part, kinda ish, but not like the first part you said. But yeah, sorta, kinda. Like if we didn't go to it on a certain time, she would obviously get upset. Like if we had a planned date or whatever, she'd be like, we were supposed to go at 7:30. You know what I mean? but she wouldn't be like overly dramatic about it. She would just be like upset, you know.
Well, she has a right. I mean,
Yeah, exactly.
they get
That's what.
upset, man.
Exactly. That's why I'm like, I don't think so. I mean, maybe, but I don't think so. You know. You know. But
Well, I'll say this too, though.
mm-hmm,
If I had a little nephew or a little cousin,
mm-hmm.
and I saw his girl was bossy like that, I feel some kind of way seeing my little nephew or cousin getting bossed around like that. However, that's just my personal judgment. That's nothing to do with the type of relationship that you have with her. What if this is the way you guys talk to each other and communicate, and you show endearment?
Exactly. You know.
You
That's
feel
why.
me?
That's why I didn't pay it to mine. You know. And it's like, you know, my obviously, you know, my mom would definitely. She even told me, she's like, the reason I didn't say nothing to you or tell you anything because I wanted you to find out yourself. And I was like, because she told me herself, she's like, I didn't want to seem like, you know, that type of mother, because you know certain Mexican moms, like they look like they love their son too much or something. You know what I mean?
No,
So
there's no such thing as loving your son too much or children too much. No such thing as that. I call bullshit on that. No, you should
yeah,
be loved deeply by
mm-hmm,
your parents. The more the
yeah.
better. Um, Somebody said that she respect you. Do you feel respected by her?
I I want to say so, yes, because if that was a, you know, if she didn't, because she told me through text herself that she still cares about me deeply, loves and admires me, is just, you know.
Caring is one thing, and respecting you is another. You could care about somebody's well being. Doesn't mean you respect them necessarily.
True.
Did you feel respected by her?
Yeah, damn. To a degree, I feel like I did. To
To
a
a
degree,
degree.
yeah.
What the fuck does that mean?
I don't know. It's just my, yeah, I did, because we barely argued. We never really got into it a lot, barely at all. Like, it felt rare. And if we did, we were able to fix it and just move on from it, you know? So I personally want to say I was, but, you know, my own mom, like Leo, were like, oh no, she was disrespectful to you, specifically speaking.
How?
Just, I guess, the way she would talk to me and like her attitude and stuff. Because my little brother brought it up to me, and he's what, 17, and he told me, he's like, I'm not gonna lie to you, though you're my older brother. She kind of had like a little petty attitude to her, and I was like, oh really? He's like, yeah, but I didn't want to tell you because I didn't want you to be like, oh, that's not true, you know.
Who said this?
My 17-year-old brother.
Said that your ex had an attitude with him?
No, just had like an attitude, like the way she would talk and like express herself.
Oh, do you think that's just her personality, in your opinion? Like
Yeah,
she was just like that?
yeah, I think that was just her personality. I mean, I personally think so.
Because people are raised different, you know?
Like, exactly. And like her, obviously, we have two different cultures, so
Yeah.
I never, for a second, felt like, you know, that way, you know.
Well, take people's advice with a grain of salt. Don't don't ever do what anybody tells you to do. You should know better what's best for you, man. Especially when it comes to a relationship. The worst thing you can do in this world, in your life, is do what somebody else tells you to do regarding the person that you're gonna love.
Yeah.
You should know best what's best for you when it comes to love. The rest of us, we looking at things from the outside looking in, not knowing shit other than, like I said, either the shit you share or what we see.
Yeah.
Sometimes what we see, we don't understand it necessarily.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I mean, yeah, it was, Yeah, I didn't really take anyone's advice when I broke up with her. It was just more so that I was just feeling a little bit unhappy, and just more so that I feel like I was putting in all the work with, especially when we would go out and do stuff. I felt like I was the one always not having, like I was forced to, of course, but always paying for stuff and taking her to work back and forth, and then I had to go to work, and then I was struggling a little bit with like, dang, gas is a lot of money, because at the time I had my truck and it took almost $80 to fill up, and I remember I told her, and I was like, I took a picture of my tank price, and I was testing her. I was like, dang, I almost filled up my tank to $80. Like, sheesh, like gas is bad. And then her reply,
I'm laughing for a whole nother reason. You have no idea.
and then her reply was like, yikes.
You want to know something crazy? You're gonna think I'm fucking nuts.
Go for it.
There's nothing wrong with her in this scenario.
Oh yeah.
Look, bro, I'm gonna tell you some shit from my perspective, though.
Mm-hmm.
We're different, you know.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Jose. Look,
Mm-hmm.
you said that you're always paying for everything.
Which I didn't mind.
Wait, motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
You can't say, but you didn't mind. But now you bring that up as an issue.
Mm-hmm.
You cannot bring that up as an issue and then say you didn't mind. You obviously do mind.
Mm-hmm.
You obviously do mind. Now, me personally, bro, listen.
Mm-hmm.
My lady never has to pay for shit. Ever. Not only do I not expect her to,
Mm-hmm.
I don't want her to. I don't want her to. Now, if I'm in a relationship and I feel like I can't afford shit, one of two things. One, maybe you can't afford to be in a relationship, or at least you can't afford to be going out on dates. And your girl either has to be okay with you not doing so good right now,
Yeah.
and say, hey babe, I can't afford to take you out. Is that cool? Now, in that case, she could be like, hey babe, I'll pay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. But if she don't bring that up, I'll pay. The best thing she could say is, okay, we won't go out. We'll chill at your house, or we'll chill at my house. Whatever.
Yeah.
There's nothing. We're different, I guess.
No, for sure. I get it. I get it. 1,000%.
I don't. I'm from another generation than you. Your generation is about half and half and shit. My generation is about the man pays for everything.
Yeah. No, don't get me wrong. I was financially stable because we were always going out of town a lot, like once every couple of weeks and stuff. It was just more so with how the inflation and the economy is right now and stuff, and it's like, even when I told her, I was like, oh, not right now, she was like, okay, it's fine, maybe another time. That's why I feel like, man, though she did have her flaws, I had my flaws too. That's why I feel like, man, I fumbled someone who cared about me, because she even like had a point when she sent me that text a few days ago. She was like, by all means, don't ever feel like you don't need to reach out to me. Like, I want you to reach out to me and talk to me. I'd rather you talk to me instead of talking to your so-called friends with whatever you're going through. And she told me, please take care of yourself. And then right there and then I was like, man, maybe I did lose a really good woman,